Gee, I was happy about it. I mean, it's always nice, right? It's a nice nod from your peers, and it's nice to be recognized. So I was. It was a very tricky storyline as well, extremely tricky, like the ultimate tricky. And so the fact that I got a nod for that was kind of big because it was different than any other time I'd been nominated.
Yeah. I mean, how can you not be excited? Hi. I was so humbled and excited, and yeah, it's great. It's never a bad thing. Always feels good.
You're never like, damn, I got
Yeah, you're
nominated.
not like, oh, again? No, it's so
What a
exciting.
bunch of asses. Yeah, no, you don't do that.
What were they thinking? It's great. And especially with this group of women, it's like,
True.
Yeah, I mean, I concur. You never know how it's gonna go ever, and it was an honor. And I did the storyline with Sharon, so it's so cool to be with her in the storyline that we did. So
mhm.
Oh yeah, that's right. Michelle and I did that the asylum story together. That was so much fun. And my mind was back to the when Sharon was killing Heather, because that's what I submitted, and I worked very hard on that storyline. Well, Michelle and I worked very hard on the asylum storyline. I blows my mind how difficult that was, but fun. So to get nominated for something that you really did have to put a lot of extra work into it, then that's very nice. But yeah, you never know what's going to happen. I did because I had the Heather's death story, the Heather's murder, so I knew that I was going to choose from that. So at least that made it a little bit easier, because sometimes it takes hours going through your reels to find something you really like.
Yeah, I knew as well because it had been, I was lucky enough to tell a mental health storyline the year prior about Chelsea. But then the following 2024, the writers wrote that her son was now struggling with mental health stuff, and now she was blaming herself for his problems. So, yeah, I felt lucky that I got to do like another mental health story, just not mine, but my son's, which is even more devastating. And so I knew I would use something from all that.
yeah, you know what I did? I thought I had a couple good things in there. That's a part that is really fun. I love putting something together. Because some years it doesn't. You're like, oh, I really don't have anything, and I think that is really a fun part, searching and looking to see if you have, and putting it together. That's fun to me.
I really didn't. I did not know because I had done so. It was very different, a lot of different personalities and a lot of different things and things with the white room and all this weird stuff. And I thought I would do more of that kind of stuff. I thought I would choose something like that, but I ended up going completely the opposite way. And I just kept it extremely simple and very short. And I had a plethora of big stuff and then just kind of went the other way.
It's a very, very strong year. All six actresses, Mark Dolph included, we all had big storylines, and we're all strong actresses. It's a competitive category. It always is, but in particular this year. So it makes us all feel all the more just grateful and honored that you were part of this. That is such a great honor that it makes being nominated all that really matters, because that's the prize right there, especially with a category loaded like this.
I was just saying, this is the best of the best. All these women are so incredible and always put in great performances. This isn't like an anomaly. It's pretty amazing. Laura and Nancy included. So, I mean, like Sharon said, it's just really exciting to be considered a part of this group. It's such an honor. And also, I love them all so much. They're all such great gals. And so it's like it's going to be a big party. I really feel that way. We should do with it. Who was it that did it? Was it Amy Poehler that walked up and was nominated, and then all the women went up there?
Yeah.
Well, that was a funny bit.
I dare you. Whoever gets nominated first, walk up on stage.
Totally should. I mean, I still pinch myself just that I'm a working actor. So then to be nominated with these ladies who are just like mind-blowingly incredible actors is a very pinch me moment for sure. It's like hard to like wrap my head around. So I'm very honored and excited. Oh.
Oh, the one in Vegas.
Mm.
I wish we would bring it back to Vegas. I had so much fun. I love Vegas.
This was
I
fun.
had fun. I saw Cher that weekend.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Memorable. Damn.
I think it was when it was at Radio City. I mean, obviously, it's nice when you win. You're always going to remember that one, right? But
I want to know.
Oh, sorry.
Just kidding.
We're going to find out in like 3 weeks. It's you. You know what? I think with Radio City Music Hall, I think I was presenting with Drake Hogestyn. And I remember being at the top of those huge stairs and coming down with him and walking down those huge stairs. And at that moment, I was just taking in this amazing venue. I mean, Radio City. And then all the people, it was filled to the brim with fans. And it was just like, I was just really making sure I was present because it was really kind of a cool moment.
Radio City, there was one year and we're walking from the dinner to the venue, right? And so many fans on the street and just walking. And, those are the moments that you take in and you remember, careers, go like this. They're up and they're down. And, that's an up.
Sure.
And it's just, right. And
yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah, really cool.
Granted. After all these years, I don't take it for granted at all. It's
no.
Awesome. Or the fans,
no.
for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, they've all been special. The first year I was nominated in, I guess, 2009, I brought my parents. So that was like special to like bring my dad as my date and my mom was in the audience. And then I'm actually bringing them again this year. I'm bringing Matt's coming, my husband's coming, but my mom is turning 75 2 days prior. So I'm going to bring them this year too, because they love this stuff. So that'll be fun. I'm excited for that.
I think we just kind of said it. Yeah, I mean, back in the day, we had all the fans lining the streets and, everybody screaming and totally screaming when you get out of a limousine. And I mean, it was a big deal with lots of pre-parties and post-parties and things. And it was huge. It was big. I mean, even when it was at the Kodak Center, when it was called the Kodak Center, even in LA, it was a pretty big deal. Mm-hmm. And obviously we're not it seems like every time I'm nominated, we're not televised. I don't know if I do that. But Vinny's like, my husband's like, why are you, it's never televised. I'm like, I don't know. It was last year. Now I don't know. But, so it's obviously gotten smaller as the medium has changed.
Mm-hmm.
With fewer soap operas on the air, there's, it's different because of course, there's not as many fans at the event, the Emmys, because there's not 12 soap operas, there's 4.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I believe there will be more. And I've been saying this for a long time now. We have Beyond the Gates. And I think that's going to keep going in that direction. So one of these days, we'll turn it into what it used to be.
Listen, Sharon is good at this. Sharon's good at this. She'll say something and you're like, I don't know. And then it happens. Sharon has like the magic touch.
She's on to me.
I know to listen to her. This is the difference between how they've changed. The very first year I won for supporting actress, it was Eileen and Drake who announced it, and we went into the elevator afterward, right? And then came out and all these people and Miss Stafford and here they take the Emmy, the pretend Emmy from you, and then they give you the real one, and then you go back and a bunch of people are taking your picture, and then you go back and you talk to people. Cut to last year. So I win, I go back and they're like, here, give me that. That's just, it wasn't like, here, we need that. They grab it from my hand and it's mass exodus. Like no one's there. And I'm like, oh.
I just won.
No, that beats,
Missy, you're due. You're so good all the time.
Very sweet.
True.
Thank you.
True.
No, it hasn't. I mean, it's changed. The first one I ever went to was, I guess, 2006 or 2007. So it was at the Kodak, which was really nice. But I never got to go to, I wish I went to the New York ones. I never got to experience the Radio City ones. So their stories are way better than mine. But
And Madison Square Garden. I feel like we were there once. Right?
I won there.
There you go.
One time we were
At Madison Square Garden, you did?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that was fun. I mean, it was different, you know. Yeah.
I think probably just seeing everybody, and then the after party is always fun too. I mean, it's always a little.
I think they don't get to see all the drunk people.
Yeah,
like,
the after party.
And they don't get to see who hooks up.
Yeah, who dances on the table? You know how company parties get, and when people start drinking, they miss that.
Company parties. It's like a giant company party. You're right.
yeah, everyone's shoes come off. By the end, your feet hurt. Everyone's shoes are off. They're letting loose, dancing. Yeah. And getting ready. I find getting ready to be kind of fun. There's just a big
It's totally fun.
getting ready and then like getting there and then the carpet and then the thing. And this year will be long because they're putting both together. So you just have to like have some endurance. You got to like have a couple burgers beforehand, some pizza. It'll be really fun, but it's gonna be a long day.
Oh, it's gonna be a really long day, but I plan on staying till the end of the party. I'm gonna dance like a fool. I hope somebody gets video footage because I'm gonna do my stupidest dance and have fun. Well, this year, I just wanted something I was going to be comfortable in. That's probably the first year I ever based it on comfort because, fashion doesn't take that into account. But this year, that was my number one goal, and I found that. You know what, actually, funny, my favorite one from the past is this dress I wore, a two-piece dress, the open midriff. It was by Plain Soot. I love that brand. And it was incredibly comfortable. The only other time I wore something very comfortable. That was my favorite. Though it's black, and people don't obviously, rave about a black gown because they're common, but I liked this one very much. I thought it was unique, especially for a red carpet.
I'm thinking as someone who chose Emmy photos for like so many years, all four of you really always do. You are among the best dressed of the night.
My favorite look of mine was 2 years ago. I wore this Oliver Tolentino gown that was like a piece of art. And the year prior, Michelle Morgan had one, and she just looked so exquisite. And when she posted her dress, on Instagram, I looked up who the designer was, and it's this guy Oliver Tolentino. And I was looking at his Instagram because his work is so beautiful, and I saw this dress, and I was like, if I'm ever nominated, I need to ask him if I can borrow this. And I was nominated the following year. So I asked and they let me borrow it. And it was just like sequiny top with this big red dress. Usually I'm not into big gowns. Like I've never ever done a big gown, but it was so exquisite and so much detail. And that was probably my favorite I've ever worn. Probably
when I won for Days back in, I think it was 2014. Ella, who used to be our wardrobe department head, helped me. She styled me and she found this, we went downtown, she found this great dress. That was beautiful. Just a beautiful cut, and I loved it. The only problem, it weighed like 500 pounds. It was so heavy. And then back, we used to have to go to the View the next morning, and they'd want you to wear it on the View.
Oh, God.
It's a weird walk of shame, except in reverse. It was very weird. And I literally was almost like crawling to my seat because it was so heavy, especially the next day. And it got really low because it was heavy. It was beautiful, but super heavy. It was there was a lot of metal in it. So it was really heavy.
Mm-hmm. Did it pull your boobs down?
It pulled everything down. Everything.
Yeah, I find that those heavy ones do that. And it looks so great, like in a moment, but wearing it all night, right?
Yeah.
Well, I just choose something that I like that I think looks good. But this year I saw something online. There's so many that's a great thing. Like we could see designers that we don't know online, and I ordered it and they sent me something else. this horrible thing they sent me. And I was like, oh, damn. So I don't know if the right one's going to come. I don't know if I just basically put my money into, an incinerator and they're full of shit. That's the chance you take with the internet. And but the one that I ordered was really great. Well, the first year Christian LeBlanc won, I was very, very happy for him. Very happy.
I have to say that about Eric Martzoff. I was really excited when he won. I was really excited because we had worked together, Eric and I, that year on Days, and when he won, he's always been very open about didn't think he was going to win, and the fact that he got nominated and then won, I was just not only happy but super proud of him because he was so amazing in that storyline. He so deserved it. So I was excited for that.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart.
He is a doll.
I was excited the year Billy Miller's first win in Vegas.
Yeah, Billy
was really special.
Yeah.
That was a really fun one. And then funny story about the dress, actually, he always had the best parties. So he was throwing a sick party in his suite in Vegas. And I had bought this dress, thank goodness, BCBG. And it was hot. We were in clubs and we were at his party. And I was like, oh, this is just too hot. Can somebody just cut it off me? I had had a couple cocktails, shocker-rooney. And a friend took a knife, we didn't have scissors, took a knife and cut my dress off and made it into a short little number. I can send you a photo, it's classic. So luckily I hadn't borrowed that one. I had bought that one. But yeah, I turned it into a little mini at Billy Miller's party. So a lot of special memories there with him. Yeah.
I think of Susan Lucci's win finally. That was a very big moment, and I was certainly pleased and happy for her. I don't know her personally, but I think we were all happy for her after all those years. That comes to mind.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I also have to add Doug Davidson. That was a really cool year when he won.
Happy.
Yes.
So excited.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, with these freaking drinkers.
It'll be an expensive tab for her. Very expensive tab for Stafford.
Yeah. I'm keeping it because I was there when it started, and the way it started was it was like 8 of us were nominated one year, and Nancy was in that group, Nancy Grahn, and we were there for like 4 hours, and it was really fun. 8 women, and this was in New York, and what was it? Oh, and Susan Flannery went and paid the bill. She went and paid the bill without us knowing it, right? She went and paid it. So when it came out, she said, it's taken care of. I did it. It's taken care of. And we were like, no, Susan, no. There's so much, there was so much alcohol. There was so much. And she said, no, come on. She goes, you know what? Whoever wins tomorrow, you're paying next year. And that's how it started. And then Erica Slezak won, and she got up on stage and says, all right, I guess I'm paying next year. And it just continued on, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that's how it started. It's cool. Well, that makes sense. I mean, I didn't know what
that makes sense, right?
It must be a hard decision, but just know, like, I'm up for anything. I can go and get some Thai food. That'd be great.
Me too. Me too.
Totally.
But I mean, I have a cool, and I just have it us. I mean, sometimes women open it up to all of the women nominated, which is very cool to do. I'm not doing that. Not that I don't respect the other women nominated, but I'm just doing it like old school. I'm doing it old school, just us.
I've been able to host twice, which is really fun. It's a fun thing.
Did you open it up to everyone, or just do the leading ladies? Yeah,
I kept it old school, the leading ladies, and I did it the first year at the Chateau Marmont, which was really special.
Oh, that's nice.
Right?
I love it there.
Yeah,
I love it there too.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, maybe I'll do it there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I'll steal your idea. What do you think?
Do it.
I love that area. I love that place.
It felt like old Hollywood and just kind of cool.
Yeah.
Totally.
I'm afraid I'm going to fall down the stairs one day. I'm wearing sensible shoes.
I already told you I cut mine in half, so that would be mine.
I mean, I got ready one year, and and put on this skirt that I was wearing, and it ripped. But that was before the Emmys, and I had to just like look in my closet for something else, you know. But
That counts.
yeah, for one of my other frocks. But so I happen to have something else. But yeah, it counts, right?
Of course.
Of course it counts.
Before the show.
You know, I have mine, you know, on a shelf. It's on a bookshelf.
On a bookshelf in my office.
Yeah. Yeah, mine are right here. Do you see them
yeah,
back, see them back there?
Hey,
Hey,
There they are.
that's nice. I like that display.
it's a good display.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it's
Okay.
everybody because I'm not
Yeah,
really
everybody.
working very much. So it's really, I'm just happy to see everybody. Vegas. I ended up dancing on a speaker.
I remember that.
Yes, I was dancing on a speaker with Laura from Bold and Beautiful. She was what was Laura? What did Laura do over there? She was remember Laura? But then and also Heather Tom and I were up there, and Stephen. Oh God, I'm getting old. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse my French.
Stephen Nichols.
Stephen Nichols. Thank you. Stephen and I were
Oh,
there too, and then my girlfriend Lisa. I don't know. Whatever. It was a big speaker. We all got up there and we, did our thing.
I remember that, Eileen.
Sure.
I was really happy watching you because it was quite a year for you. It was a year for you. I remember that year. It was a year for you, and you were up there fucking
In my
doing your
gold leger. Remember when legers?
in your gold leger. And I was like, good for her.
I'm in Vegas. Here I go.
Love this. Can we
Yeah.
all get on a speaker together October 17th? Can we promise?
Let's do it. Let's do it. They're probably just little speakers though, so
We'll take turns on the speaker.
Oh, it
Oh.
depends on who you end up meeting there, because there's always someone who you meet like you didn't expect to. Speaking of who are you looking forward to meeting, well, what happens for me is some long lost friend who I hadn't expected to see shows up. You never know who you're going to run into at this big event, and so that depends. So now, if you hooked up with old friends, maybe you're going to a party. Nothing else. You just go home early.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, the last time I didn't think I was going to win, so I really didn't prepare much of anything. And I think I ended up initially thinking the guy that helped me walk up on stage.
That's important.
Up on stage, like, oh, I thank him. Thank you. And then I think I thanked my husband, which I thank him too much now. I told him I'm not thanking you anymore.
No.
If I do enough, I'm done thanking him. I'm
Yeah.
not going to thank him.
Yeah.
And, yeah, whatever. So I don't really have anything planned. Do you guys?
I gave it some thought. Yeah, I mean,
I
I
just don't want to piss
actually
anybody
write
off.
it. What?
I just don't want to piss anybody off by forgetting.
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you got to let that go because that's going to happen anyway. There's no way you can remember to say everyone's name. So, I didn't write anything specific, but I knew like the general direction I want to go, what I want to say.
Mhm.
So,
I'm expecting everybody to thank me.
Right.
I'm expecting you all to give it to me.
Okay, here you go.
I'm just kidding.
But I mean, it's first of all, I think all of us would mention, how amazing this category is, and the people we're nominated with. That's worthy of mentioning in any speech for anybody who wins in this category this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I
something
feel.
like just a brief moment of like, of like tension,
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Yeah, definitely like you like hold your breath for a split second just because.
Yeah.
And then obviously you want to win, but there is like a little bit of relief if your names are called. I will say, and I know this is someone that's lost 7 times. There's obviously you'd be better if they stayed your name, but there is a little bit of like, oh, okay, I don't have to go up there and like forget to like thank my mom and my parents.
Yeah, it's so true.
Yeah.
I've experienced that too. That same relief.
Yeah.
But it's better to win. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure it's way, way better to win. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, that's how we opened it up, right? I mean, with
Yeah.
these ladies, it's absolutely a huge honor. Also, with so few soaps, it's like there's so many more talented people working, I think, because it's just kind of the best. So many good people have kind of stayed in the medium, right? And so there's all these talented women that do all this juicy work, and to be a part of that, where the field is like crazy. You know what I mean? There's no weak links here. Everybody's so strong, and it's exciting.
It is just, I mean, it's tough out there in Hollywood land right now. I have a lot of friends who are great actors who are, not working that much. And I always these are moments that you have to really appreciate. Something like this, like being pointed out in a group. It's really, so it is just an honor to be nominated, for sure.
That's well said, Michelle. I agree.
Fully agree.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's tough out there now.
Well,
Oh boy, are we ending on that?
Yeah, I was like, that
let's go back to Billy's party. Come on.
I feel sad.